everyone. So as we have seen question number 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 okay in my previous video. Miscellaneous exercise, determinant factor. Now we are going to solve question number 7. Okay, in question number 7 it is given that A inverse is given 3 minus 1 1 minus 15 6 minus 5 5 minus 2 2 and also they have given B. Okay, 1 2 minus 2 minus 1 3 0 0 minus 2 1. This both the matrices are given. Now what we are supposed to do? Okay, we are supposed to find AB inverse. Now this type of question is coming first time for us, right? A inverse is given. Listen very carefully. A inverse is given, not A. So from A inverse we will find A, then multiply that with B, and then we find its inverse. It will be a very long process. Yes, we can do that, but it will be a long process, right? So instead of doing that, we have one property. I hope so you all know that AB inverse, okay, AB inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. This we cannot write A inverse into B inverse, okay? It is B inverse and A inverse only. Now here what is easy for us is A inverse is already A inverse. Just what we want to do, we want to find B inverse, that's it, and multiply with A inverse. Now you know that B inverse, to find B inverse we need determinant B and adjoint of B. Okay, so B is that if you will find its value. Okay, see, this is a very easy process. So determinant B value, I am just writing the answer. You have to do on your own. Okay, it is not equal to 0. Its answer you will get 1. This B matrix is given. If you will find its determinant value, it will be equal to 1. Okay, I hope so that much now you all can do on your own. Determinant B you can find from matrix B. Okay, what you have to do, if you are expanding along row 1, then first element 1, then you have to remove that each and every corresponding elements of row and column, 3 minus 0, like that way you have to solve. Okay, now after doing this we need to find adjoint of B. Adjoint of B. Yes, now adjoint of B, all of you know that you have to find how you are supposed to find adjoint of B. I am writing the adjoint of B answers over here. 3 2 6 1 minus 1 2 2 2 5. Okay, now B inverse we have the formula. B inverse 1 by determinant B into adjoint of B. Determinant B is 1, so no need to do. This is, if you will find its answer, then this is only your B inverse. So your B inverse you have 3 2 6 1 minus 1 2 2 2 5. Right, this is your adjoint of B, and this is also B inverse. Okay, now you have to find, so AB inverse, if you are going to multiply, okay, see right now you can complete this much. Now what I am going to do, I am going to write the answer for this AB inverse. Okay, if you will solve, then you will get the answer over here, that is 9 minus 3 5 minus 2 1 0 1 0 2. This will be your final answer for AB inverse. See, I am repeating the whole procedure over here. Okay, this is a very easy question actually, only this thing you must know. what you have to do, A inverse is given, B is also given, you have to find AB whole inverse. So what you have to do, first of all we have the formula, AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. B we have, from this B we find B inverse, multiply that with this matrix, so you will get this answer, that's it. Okay, within few minutes only you are going to get your answer. I have written the answer over here, this you need to check with your answer, it must be properly done by you. Okay, so this is just for the practice we are doing. Okay, so I hope so this answer 7 is clear. Now answer 8. See, answer 8 is generally a very long, means it's a very lengthy sum. Okay, not that much easy also, not that much difficult also, but it is a very lengthy sum, it will take a lot of time to complete. Why it is so, I will tell you. Let us take A matrix is given, that is 1 minus 2 1 minus 2 3 1 1 1 5. This is A matrix given. Now we have to prove, first thing, adjoint of A and its inverse is equal to adjoint of A inverse. Second thing, A inverse and its inverse is equal to A. Now I hope so this all of you are very familiar with this second one, but this first one, adjoint of A and its inverse is equal to adjoint of A inverse. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. See, matrix A is given, so you can easily get its adjoint of A. See, matrix A is given, so its adjoint of A will be equal to, okay, all of you know, I hope so all of you know how to find adjoint. Okay, how you are supposed to find adjoint for 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, everyone, if you are not remembering, then you check the previous exercise, we have solved a lot of sums for that. This is just for your practice. Okay, so adjoint of A, from A, if you will find adjoint of A, you will get the answer 14 minus 11 minus 5. Okay, 11 4 minus 3 and minus 5 minus 3 minus 1. You have to find adjoint of A from A. Okay, you have to do in 2 steps, right? You have to also find the transpose in this, so this will be our adjoint of A. Now adjoint of A, let us take it is equal to B. Okay, let us assume that adjoint of A is equal to B. I hope so this is clear with everyone. Okay, what simple thing we have done, from matrix A we have found adjoint of A and we have named it as B. Okay, now why we have done so? Okay, why we have done so? Because one thing is that adjoint of A and its adjoint we want to find one more time. Okay, why we want to find its adjoint? Because adjoint of A and its inverse, so for this its inverse we will require its adjoint also. Try to understand. Okay, see, listen, suppose we are not doing this equal to B. Okay, now we want to find its inverse. There is one formula, but it is adjoint is given, so you might feel confused. So let us name this as B. Now B, this is equal to B. Now its inverse you want to find, because see here, adjoint of A and its inverse. So let us say adjoint of A is equal to B. Now B inverse if you want to find, then 1 by determinant B into adjoint of, okay, determinant B if you will find this determinant, if you will find, then you will get the answer 169. And adjoint of B you find, adjoint of B you will find, you will get the answer. Okay, adjoint of B means it's this matrix adjoint. If you will find this adjoint, okay, you will get minus 13, 26 minus 13. See, this by doing this way you will also be practicing on your own. Okay, and your concepts also will be clear. Okay, you can verify your answers from the board. So I am not doing the whole procedure because we have done these similar steps in the exercise and we have found everything, right? So in this chapter we have done so much times how to find adjoint and how to find the inverse. We have done so many sums based on that. So here you have to just check your answer. So determinant B you will get 169, means its determinant you will get 169 and its adjoint you will get minus 13 26 minus 13 26 minus 39 minus 13 minus 13 minus 13 65. Okay, so now I am just keeping this value over here, minus here determinant B equal to 169 and adjoint of B over here. Okay, so I am just placing a value over there. You can just take a screenshot of this. So B inverse, that's nothing but adjoint of A and its inverse. Okay, so B inverse is equal to adjoint of A and its inverse. You will get 1 by determinant B into adjoint of B. Now we have calculated determinant B 169 and adjoint of B, that also we have calculated. Okay, adjoint of B we have minus 13 26 minus 13. Okay, then 26 minus 39 minus 13 minus 13 minus 13 and 65. Now you know that these all are multiples of 13, so 13 we can take common. 13 by 169. Okay, now here we can write here minus 1 2 minus 1 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 and 65 divided by 13. 65 divided by 13 is 5. Right, I hope so this much is clear. Now this is your value of B inverse. Okay, I hope so I'm making everyone clear with these answers. So this will be your value of B inverse, and this 13 you can multiply 13 with 13, you will get the answer 169. So 13 and here 1 by 13 will come. Okay, and in bracket as it is. Now this we have got LHS, means adjoint of A and its inverse. Now adjoint of A inverse. Okay, now what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to find adjoint of A inverse. So how we are going to find adjoint of A inverse? Okay, try to understand adjoint of A inverse. Now what we are supposed to find, A we have. So first of all we will find A inverse and its adjoint you find. Okay, so adjoint of A inverse you find, both will be equal. Right, see, now you can write this in your notebook. Okay, now to find A inverse, we have the formula 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. This A is given. Now determinant A, if you will find determinant A, then you will get the answer, that is minus 13. And adjoint of A, if you will find adjoint of A, you will get the answer 14 11 minus 5, 11 4 minus 3, minus 5 minus 3 minus 1. So this will be your A inverse. Right, I hope so it is clear. Now what you have to do, you have to find its adjoint. So when you will find its adjoint, you will get the required answer. Okay, that much I hope so you can do on your own. See, A inverse if you want to find, then here 13 we will write inside. So minus here, minus 14 by 13, minus 11 by 13, 5 by 13, minus minus will become plus. Okay, so minus 11 by 13, minus 4 by 13, here 3 by 13, here 5 by 13, here 3 by 13, and here 1 by 13. And now what you have to do, you have to find its adjoint. Okay, so your first part will be completed. If you will find any confusion, then you will let me know. Okay, I am just not solving it because A inverse is there. Now you have to find its adjoint. I hope so everyone know how to find its adjoint. So its adjoint and that we have found out that answer both will be equal. Okay, so adjoint of A inverse is equal to adjoint of A and its inverse will be equal to adjoint of A inverse. Now second part we need to find A inverse and its inverse equal to A. Simple. A inverse, you find its inverse. Okay, how to find its inverse? So for example, A inverse. Okay, so we have found out A inverse. Let A inverse is equal to D. We have this. Okay, we have this. That is minus 14 by 13. Right now only we have written. Same thing. Minus 14 by 13. Minus 11 by 13. 5 by 13. Minus 11 by 13. Then minus 4 by 13 and 3 by 13. Then also in the next row 5 by 13, then 3 by 13, and then 1 by 13. So A inverse will be this. Let us assume D. Why we are doing so? Because A inverse and its inverse we want to find. Okay, so let D. If D is this matrix, then D inverse will be equal to 1 by determinant D into adjoint of D. Determinant D, if you are going to find its determinant, okay, then determinant D वैल्यू will be minus 1 by 13. मेरी बात को ध्यान से सुनना, ठीक है? डिटर्मिनेंट D की अगर वैल्यू निकालनी है आपको, then what you are supposed to do? 13 will be outside. Okay, 13 will be outside. So what you are supposed to do? 13 will be outside, but 3 times. Okay, 13 will be outside. Determinant D, if you want to find its determinant, okay, determinant over here. This all the elements are over here. Okay, now what we are doing? From first row we are doing 13 outside. From second row also 13. So square and 13 cube. 1 by 13 cube will be outside. Right? And inside will be as it is. And if you will find its value, then its value determinant D you will get. Determinant D you are going to get, that is minus 1 by 13, which is not equal to 0. Now you find adjoint and you will get the answer, right? I hope so this is clear with everyone. Okay, D inverse. See how we are going to find D inverse. Okay, D inverse is equal to 1 by determinant D into adjoint of D. So you have found out determinant D. Determinant D value is minus 1 by 13. So here 1 by minus 1 by 13. Adjoint of D you will get 1 by 13 in bracket minus 1 2 minus 1 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 5. This 13 and 13 will be getting cancelled. Okay, so minus sign will be applied over here. So you will get here this only, but all the signs are interchanged. 1 minus 2 1 minus 2 3 1 1 1 5, which is our matrix A. See, this and this both are similar, but 1 then minus 1, to minus 2 then 2, 1 then minus 1, minus 2 then 2, 3 then minus 3, 1 then minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 5. And here it is minus 5. Actually, here it is minus 5. Okay. I have not written, but it is minus 5. Yes. So here you will get the answer. Why you will get all sign in? Because this minus sign will go inside. This 13 and 13 will be getting cancelled with each other. Right. So I hope so. This answer is clear. See, listen, dear students. This is little bit long, lengthy sum. Otherwise, it is easy. What we have to do, that everything I have explained in this sum. Okay. So suppose you are having any confusion. Okay, without any hesitation, you will ask me in the WhatsApp group. So today we have solved these two sums, but very important and very much concepts related sums are there. So everyone will try to solve this on your own one more time, and if you find any difficulty, then you will let me know. Okay, thank you very much.